Hey everybody, this is Speech Communication 3. This is the first of a couple of tutorials on how to get the software that we're going to be using for the semester. We're going to be using Audacity to record audio. This presentation is made with a program called Camtasia, so it's a screenshot. I'm using a Macintosh today, but the steps that we're going to be doing for this particular tutorial will work for both Windows or Macintosh. And when we get to the point where you download Audacity, I'll point out which ones you should get for Windows and which ones you should get for Macintosh. So here we go. First, go up to the address bar. I'm using Google Chrome, but you can use Firefox or Internet Explorer. Either of those are fine and will work just fine. So go to the address bar and type in audacity.sourceforge.net, and if you have the autofill-in on, it'll probably catch it before you get that far. Generally, if you put in Audacity, you'll be able to find it. So let's go to the site. So this is the site for Audacity. It is an open source program that lets you do audio recordings on your computer. It's a very powerful audio editor, and it's free, so we will be using this one. So this one comes up automatically because I'm on a Macintosh. The website notices you're on a Macintosh and gives me the options for these. If you are using Macintosh, then you can go ahead and use Audacity 1.2.6. I generally use the older version, but because this is our main release, complete and fully documented, but no longer under development. So that means they're not adding new stuff to the software. You can try the beta if you want. It's the one that they're still working on. The problem with the beta for Windows is there's no self-install version, so a self-contained version, and particularly for the school that we're at, the machines don't allow installations, so you'll have to be running it off a USB disk or transferring it from a USB drive anyway. So we won't be able to use that. And actually, for the software today, we're going to go to other downloads. If you're on a Windows machine, probably you're already there anyway. Let's take a look at the Windows 1.3 version and see if they have a self-contained version. So there's Windows 2.3, the beta plugin downloads. Okay, so the recommended download is the installer file, but we can't use the installer file. So really what we're going to want to do is go back to the Windows, but we're gonna stick with 1.2.6. I know 1.2.6 is solid, and I know it will work. So this is the one that we want, this Audacity zip file, because as it says here, if you cannot run the installer because of restricted permission, download and unzip this file instead. So this is the one that we're going to want for Windows. So if you right click on it, you'll have the option to save link as or something like that, save as. And I save everything to the desktop just because it's a little easier to find, and then you can store it someplace else later. So we're going to save that. It's cruising along. Now, one of the other things that we're going to need is this LAME MP3 encoder. Now, yeah, it says lame, but it's actually one of the things that we're going to need. Audacity automatically exports as WAV or a WAV file, or I don't think it does AVI, but anyway, it does a WAV file for sure, which is a very good quality file format, but it's usually a little too big. So what we're going to want to do is get the MP3 encoder. Everybody knows what MP3s are, so we need to get this as well. So go to the lame download page, and this is the one that, do not right click and control the download. So anyway, basically we need the zip option for the lame library, MP3 lame library. So click that, and that will download those to your system. So that's all we're going to do for this version of this part of the tutorial. Later on, we're going to unzip those files, and that way we will have a working version for the for Windows. For Macintosh, you can download 1.2, 1.26, or 1.3. Either way, they will both work just fine. So that's it for right now. Thank you.